We reported to you last week that General Electric, and that's a company that paid no taxes last year, it got a $36 million handout, essentially, from the Obama administration to help pay for early retiree health coverage. Congressman Cliff Stearns from Florida, live from Capitol Hill. So welcome to the program. It's good to have you with us.
Stuart, glad to be with you.
Now, a lot of people are very upset about Obamacare paying for the early retirement of union guys, state workers, and favored companies like General Electric. Is there anything you can do about it?
Well, we brought Stephen Larson, who is head of the Center for Medicare and Medicaid, and he admitted they gave out almost $2 billion to large, profitable corporations. Corporations have made a lot of profit, including General Electric. It made $14.5 billion profit, paid no taxes. They got money from the taxpayers to subsidize the health care for their early retirees. We intend to have another hearing on this. It's interesting that Mr. Larson said the program is working. In fact, he was thrilled how well the program was working. That's because he's giving out free money, and if you give out free money, one, you're going to run out, and two, everybody's going to be happy.
Well, Congressman, I used a very harsh word. I said, in my opinion, that's a bribe. Here's free taxpayer money. You get it if you support Obamacare. Now, am I going too far? Is that a little harsh, do you think?
Well, I think it's open to a lot of corporations. Of course, the UAW got $206 million of taxpayer money. But, you know, I think the bottom line is if you're losing $4 billion a day, why are you giving out this kind of money? $5 billion is what the program set up to give out. I mean, it's totally wrong, and it's outrageous that you would do that. And in the larger sense, you know, corporations are going to comply with the administration if you give them money. So in a way, what you're saying is, if you comply, accept this money and accept Obamacare, then by golly, you're going to be one of our friends.
But it makes it very difficult to repeal Obamacare, doesn't it? Because you now have these constituents who will say, wait a minute, you're taking away the legitimate health coverage of early retirees. You're hurting us. You're hurting working people, working families. It kind of locks in Obamacare. It's like bought and paid for with my taxpayer money.
Well, if you rob Peter to pay Paul, Paul's going to be very happy. And when you go back and take Paul's money away, he's going to complain. And that's what's happening here. And in a larger sense, we've got to stop Obamacare. We've got to repeal it, because the longer we let it sit in place, the more of these handouts are given and the more people are going to comply with the health care that the Democrats passed here in Congress.
Well, Congressman Cliff Stearns, Republican, Florida, thanks very much for joining us. I know you've got a very busy day right there, but we appreciate your input on this issue because we're following it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Stuart.
So,
sure.
Let's